A big part of what makes Blue's Clues so special are the hosts. And the first host that Blue ever had was Steve. Steve is wonderful. Steve is such a charming, delightful, pleasant person to watch. Whether we're talking about the person or the character, Steve is delightful. Steve, just this really lovable guy in his green striped shirt, and he sings songs, and he's just delightful. Steve is just one of the most wholesome, lovable guys in the whole world. How could anybody not love Steve? It's Steve. He's just great. Steve has that imagination. He has that passion. He's just so happy and excited to spend time with us, the viewers, and it's so wholesome and uplifting. The character himself, Steve, is just a really likable, if somewhat clueless guy, and it's just so fun to watch him. And the real person has that heart, and he's much better at finding clues, but he's also a really he's just really special to me. Like that video that Steve did, that Blues Clues anniversary video. That's one of the most touching things I've ever seen an actor do for the fans. It's just wonderful. It feels like it's not this cynical thing where like it's not a cash grab. It's he's doing it for love. He's doing it for the fans. He's doing it for us. And it's so touching and sweet. It's just wonderful, really. And Steve has just been wonderful in all his episodes, the early ones, the newer ones, the movies. Steve has just been great in everything, and he's just very loved by all Blues Clues fans, and it's so hard not to love him. He started the Blues Clues franchise. Well, he was the first star of it, but he really got things going. He gave it its heart, its distinct identity. Blues Clues wouldn't be the same if they didn't have Steve. He's amazing. It's so hard not to get wrapped up in his wholesomeness, his heart, and the wonderful impact that he leaves on all of us. It's wonderful throughout all four seasons, and the two movies, and all the guest appearances he had. It's just great. Love Steve so much. One of the greatest hosts of really anything. Not just for a kid show, but just really hosts of really any show event that you could think of. Steve's one of the very, very best. I feel like I can't get enough of Steve.